Hello everyone, and welcome! Today, we're going to learn a super useful trick for web development, how to easily change the color of an SVG image using just HTML and CSS. SVGs, or Scalable Vector Graphics, are amazing because they're not made of pixels. Instead, they're built with mathematical paths, which means they can scale to any size without losing quality, and we can style them directly with CSS, just like text or other HTML elements. Let's dive into the different ways we can achieve this, making your icons and graphics match your website's theme perfectly. Our first and most straightforward method involves using inline SVG. This means you place the SVG code directly into your HTML document. When an SVG is inline, it becomes part of the HTML DOM, which allows CSS to target its elements directly. To change its color, you simply use the CSS fill property. For example, you could write SVG fill blue in your CSS to make all inline SVGs blue. You can also target specific parts of the SVG, like a path or a circle, if the SVG has multiple elements, by giving them classes or IDs. For instance, path class equals myIconColor d equals / could be styled with .myIconColor fill green. Remember, fill changes the inside color, while stroke changes the border color, so you can control both aspects. This method is incredibly powerful for interactive elements too. You can easily add hover effects like SVG hover, fill, red, to make your icons change color when a user mouses over them. This direct control is why inline SVG is often the preferred choice for icons and small graphics where color customization is important. Now, for a slightly different approach, what if your SVG is used as a CSS background image? When an SVG is set as a background image, you can't directly use fill or stroke to change its color because it's treated like a raster image in that context. However, there's a clever CSS trick using mask image and background color. You would set your SVG as both the background image and the mask image for an element. Then, you simply apply a background color to that element, and the SVG will effectively take on that color. For example, you might have an HTML element like div class equals iconWrapper / div. In your CSS, you would write .iconWrapper with 24px, height, 24px, background image, URL, path /to / icon.svg, background repeat, no repeat, mask image, URL, path /to / icon.svg, mask repeat, no repeat, mask size, contain, background color, purple. This makes the SVG appear purple. If you want to change its color later, you just update the background color property, making it very flexible. This technique is excellent for situations where you want to keep your SVG files separate from your HTML, perhaps for better organization or caching, while still retaining full color control. There you have it! 2 effective ways to change the color of your SVG images using HTML and CSS. Whether you prefer the directness of inline SVG or the flexibility of mask image with background SVGs, you now have the tools to customize your web graphics beautifully. Thank you so much for watching and learning with me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment below with any questions or other topics you'd like to see, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing for more useful tips and tricks. Your support really helps the channel grow. See you next time.